maximization type of problem. So now in case of your maximization type of problem, you have to convert the maximization matrix, maximization problem. So you have to convert every maximization matrix into the equivalent minimization matrix. So how to do it? Let us take the case in which you have the problem in which you have 4 cities, C1, C2, C3, C4 and 4 plants, P1, P2, P3 and P4. So your C is your city and P is your manufacturing plant or industry. So you have 4 cities and 4 plants. So you have your C1, C2, C3 and C4. Okay. Now suppose you have to carry out the assignment so as to maximize the profit, and I am writing here the amount in revenue generated in millions, or let us say 25, 20, 16, 14, 27, 18, 24, 19, 30, 19, 22, 17, 15, 19, 28 and let us say 16. Suppose these numeric values is the amount in terms of millions of rupees, that is the revenue obtained from each plant. Suppose some industry has a manufacturing operations in different cities, city 1, city 2, city 3, city 4. Suppose P1 C1 means plant 1 from city 1 it is able to generate 25 million rupees as the annual revenue. Similarly P2 C3 is 24 million from city 3 the plant 2 can generate. Similarly P4 and P3. Now we have to carry out the assignment so as to maximize the revenue. So when it says the maximization of revenue or maximization of profit or maximization of gains, so it's a maximization of problem. So the objective function here is to maximize the revenue. Now always remember that in order to carry out the optimal assignment you have to convert. So I'll write here step 1. So this is your basic matrix. Now out of this basic matrix you have to carry out the optimal assignment such that the maximization of revenue or maximization of profit is achieved by the company. So company will have to devise a strategy such that the allocation is optimal. So always convert the maximization problem means the maximization matrix into the equivalent minimization matrix. So how to do it? For this you have to select the maximum element value of this particular matrix. Maximum element value. So what is that maximum element value? In this matrix you have your this value 30. So you select or look for the maximum element value of the given maximization matrix and then subtract each element value of the entire matrix irrespective of row or column from the given element value located or selected 30. So I'll write here a new matrix, that is step 2. So this will be your minimization matrix. So what is there? I have 5, 10, 14, 16, 3, 0, 15, so 12, 11, 11, 6, 11, 8, 13, 4, 2. Let us cross check it. So 30 was the maximum element value. We will subtract each element value of this matrix from 30. So 5, 10, 14, 16, 11, 6, 12, 3, 0, 11, 8, 13, 15, 11, 2 and 14. So this is the new matrix. Now adopting the same procedure, same concept, that is, first of all we will see whether the problem has every element value, that is every row has 0 and every column has 0. So row 1 0, no. Row 2 no. Row 3 yes. Row 4 no. Column wise, column 1 0 yes. Column 2 no. Column 3 no. Column 4 no. So it means I go for step 3. So what is step 3? Row operation and column operation. You know row operation? Select for the minimum element value of that particular row. 5. This row 3. This row no need for row operation. This row 2. Get the new matrix. Let us say I'll write here. So 5 minus 5 0 5 14 minus 5 is 9. 16 minus 5 is 11. So 3 minus 3 is 0. 12 minus 3 is 9. 6 minus 3 is 3. 11 minus 3 is 8. So you have 0. So 11 minus, sorry, it is already there. 0, 11, 8 and 13. And here 15 minus 2 is 13. 11 minus 2 is 9. 2 minus 2 is 0. 14 minus 2 is 12. Now check whether there is 0 in every row, 0 in every column. Row 1 0, yes. Row 2 yes. Row 3 yes. Row 4 yes. Now let us check column wise. Column 1 yes. Column 2 no. Column 3 yes. Column 4 no. It means this column and this column, they require further iteration. So what I will do, I will select the minimum element value of that particular column and then subtract the corresponding elements of that particular column so as to obtain 0 in that particular column. So C2 5 and C4 here 8. So I will get the new matrix. So I will write here how to obtain it. So I will write a new matrix, that is step 4. 0 5 0 9 0 11 13 and 9. Okay, no, not 5. 5. So it is, sorry. So it is your 0, 9 minus 5 is 4, 11 minus 5 is 6 and 9 minus 5 is 4. Similarly here it will be as it is 9, 3, 8 and 0. And here it will be 11 minus 8 is 3, 8 minus 8 is 0, 13 minus 8 is 5 and 12 minus 8 is 4. So there is 0 in every row. Row 1, row 2, row 3, row 4. Yes. 0 in every column. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now how to proceed? Again use the same logic which we did previously. Can I say something like this, that if I select this 0, let us try. If I block this horizontally, I will select this 0. So this row, this column. Can I go with this? Can I go with this? No? Again? Once cancelled, twice cancelled, not cancelled. Once cancelled, twice cancelled, not cancelled. So we can carry out the assignment till the optimal solution is obtained. So the remaining part of this you may solve it by using the same concept. Not cancelled, once cancelled, twice cancelled. so as to obtain 1:1. And when the assignment is to be carried out, it has to be carried out as per the original matrix. Okay, I'll do it. I'll solve it. Let us solve it further. So once cancelled, twice cancelled, not cancelled. So what is the minimum element value that has not been selected? 4. So I'll write here 4, 0, 13, 3, 4, 4, 7, 0, 0, 2, 8, 1, 13, 0, 13, 0, 0 and 0. Whether there is 0 in every row? Yes. There is 0 in every row? Yes. 0 in every column? Yes. Now can I proceed? How should I proceed? Can I say next? Can I proceed with row 1? Can I proceed with this and then? So what is the assignment? C1 P2 P1 C2. So P1 C2, P2 C4, P3 C1 and P4 C3. Now you add all these values. So I'll write here somewhere over here. P1 C2 20, P2 C4 19, P3 C1 30, P4 C3 28. So 28 plus 30 58, 68, 88 and then 9. So whatever the answer is, you have your 8 and 9, 17, 2, 3, 5, 1, 6, 2, 9 and 1. So 107. So this is the maximum revenue that can be generated by carrying out the optimal assignment using the maximization case. This is how we solve the maximization. Yes. 20 plus 30, 50, 78 and then 20 plus 30, 50, 70, 80, 97. Yes. 97. 97. So this is how the optimal assignment has been carried out, and the 97 million rupees or whatever units is the revenue that can be generated. That is the maximum revenue that can be generated by carrying out this optimal assignment. So this was the case of your maximization problem. So I stop here again. Thank you.